struggling. Everyone was at full strength. I'm sure you wish you had a do-over.
Yeah, well, there's no question, obviously. The Wood Bros play under 2 minutes. Just put a lot of stress on our back end. Obviously, he eats up a lot of minutes for us, so there's no question it hurt. And Eck is such a warrior. You know, gave absolutely everything he had, and I can't imagine how busted up he is.
Yeah, Dean, was that a re-aggravation of what happened last game, or did he get something new happen to him today?
I didn't hear the first part, Sarah.
Was it a re-aggravation of maybe what happened last game, or did he get hurt something new today?
Same.
Same injury as before.
Yes, redone or
Yep. Dean,
hurt.
still there was that resilience in the second, after the Kaprizov power play goal. Where did you feel the game was at when it was
Even well, we just had a chat. Obviously, you don't want to rehash too much yet, but I think Curl hits the crossbar there, makes it 2-1 for us. I think that's probably a key point in the game. Likely the missed high stick on Bugie would have been a 4-minute. He was smashed up pretty good in the face. That's a key moment in the game. But there was several of them. They took advantage of their key moments, and we didn't. And likely the difference in the game.
Lastly, Dean, you said you probably have a lot to digest moving forward. This ending aside, it doesn't feel like this will define this season. What do you think is maybe, the hallmark of this group this year?
We just talked to the group that, we hope that they're proud of each other and proud of themselves, of how they conducted themselves this year. And you get to a game 7, and obviously one team wins and one team loses, and our effort was there. We competed our butts off. We did that from day one, game 1. We actually referred to going into the third. We referred to game 1, how we were down 2 and came back, and we're hoping that we'd see that same scenario. But yeah, I mean, our resilience, the way that the group conducted themselves all year, they should be extremely proud of themselves.
Thanks, Dean.
Sarah.
Yeah, Dean, can you say what Brodeen's injury was? I have a suspicion, but can you say what it is?
No, I don't know the exact extent of it, so okay. I'm not prepared to do that.
I know you talked about it in the outset, but how just gigantic of a loss was that? Because you're already without Susie, you're playing a rookie. It obviously led to a lot of different line combinations and overextended shifts.
Yeah, I mean, you can make up a forward, obviously. When you got 12 of them, when you got 6 guys back there, it's very difficult, and people are playing out of position, playing too many minutes, different minutes. So yeah, it disrupts, obviously. Compound that with the guy that usually eats up the most minutes. That skates like the wind, and can get back for pucks and breaks it out and all those things. So it was a huge loss for us, no question. But very proud of the 5 guys that were back there. My gosh, they competed their butts off, and Addison was terrific. They all were. They just, we were short.
Yeah. I know you tied the game on the Kaprizov power play goal, but did the referees give you any reasoning why it might have not been a major on Reeves's penalty on Suter?
Yeah, because they can't call a boarding. He said they can't call a boarding because it's at the net and not the boards. So okay. I don't know. It was pretty violent, obviously. Probably another key moment.
Yeah. I know we're going to talk to you next week, Dean, but looking at the future of this organization right now with all the prospects you have coming, Kaprizov, how happy you're with just sort of the direction that you guys are going and the future that this team has?
Honestly, Mike, I'm just proud of the way this group conducted themselves, how we played. The future will tell itself as we go forward here. But right now, the group in that room is very disappointed about how far we've come and didn't get past that spot that we were in. I mean, we got ourselves to a game 7. We just didn't push through. So we need to learn, from this experience right now, and obviously going forward, and we will.
Thanks, Dean.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Dean.
Hey, Dean, maybe this is a better question for next week, but you mentioned learning. How much can the sting and the disappointment of this, be a positive in the long run for guys learning how to play in an environment like this and play in a game 7 and battle through things like this?
Yeah, I don't know if the sting can help more than a positive situation. It's just you just need to learn from it, right? I mean, you have to go through the experiences of getting here and through the season, all the adversity that we faced, all the things that we were able to accomplish as far as our competitiveness and resilience of sticking together and all that good stuff. But you need to learn about all of that stuff, and now we've got some experience with those situations, good and bad. Obviously, the worst feeling is tonight. So yeah, we need to learn from this, but we can learn from other stuff as well.
Thanks, Dean.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jesse.
Hi, Dean. I know we've talked about Cam Talbot and his performance excessively, but I mean, really, how important was he in this playoffs, especially considering the up and down year he somewhat had this season? I mean, just how important was he for you guys this playoffs?
Up and down, I don't know. There's a lot of up. So he's been everything for this group. Stopping the puck, leading. We've talked about it a lot. He was absolutely phenomenal in the series and gave us an opportunity to get to Game 7 and gave us a chance to win tonight.
Perfect. Thanks, Dean.